Hey everyone, welcome to a cute little game that I found called Freeways, interchange design for autonomous vehicles. So it's a game about building roads, and as you can see here in the first area, our goal is to draw a road from the factory over here to highway number 6 down here. And we do that by simply clicking here on this road and dragging it down all the way to the highway entrance. And there we go, now we have some cute little cars driving around. So next up we have more roads, and here we have the highway 101 east and highway 101 west, and when we click on this sign we can see that the people coming from 101 west want to go to 101 east. Therefore we need a connection between the two. So let's start with that. Alright, so that's this part done. Now we have a vehicle coming over here. And of course the other side, same problem. We want to go from 101 east to 101 west. So we draw a road over here. And that's done as well. Now we have a connected highway. But what we still have to do now is we need to connect highway 6 to the exits of highway 101 west and 101 east. So let's do that by dragging a road down here. And that's connected now. And now, of course, we need to go to 101 east. So what we can do here is we add a little diversion here. And then we can add a bridge over here to go across the highway. Get back down. And connect it right there. So that's the network complete. Now when we complete a network, there is a little stopwatch icon down here where we need to test our road for efficiency and if it even works. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we have some cars driving around here in the simulation, and we get a rating. So here's the traffic flow, how fast our vehicles are going, how much concrete we used, and how complex the whole thing is. And well, our overall rating down here, 219, which I think is quite good anyways, because there is not really any other way you can do this right here. So, now that we finished this area, we can move to the map. And here we can see it's a big area with lots of small little areas. In each of these areas we need to construct some sort of highway interchange. So, next up, let's head on to the area on the right here. And this area, as you see, has 4 highway entries and exits. Same idea, we click on a sign, it tells us where the people want to go. And in this area the people want to go to every other direction. So we need to connect every highway entrance to every highway exit. So let's go ahead and connect the highway 101 directly and connect highway 17 directly. We do this by crossing over the highway here. Same on the other side. And now we are going for a typical cloverleaf design here. So we add one of the leaves over here, connect it to the highway down here. We do the same on every side. And we're done. Well, almost. While this would work, the traffic flow is pretty bad, since the people coming from 101 west who want to go to, let's say, 70 north, well, actually, they have it kind of easy. They only need to go down here and enter the other highway. But if we want to go from 101 west to 17 south, it's a bit of an issue. We first have to go over here, over the bridge, onto 17. Then we go back down again to highway 101, just to get back up on 17. And yeah, as you see, we already have quite a lot of traffic going on. So to fix that, we can add a connection from the highway entrances to the highway exits on the right of them. So that's the first connection done. Now let's add one over here. That's the second connection. Let's add the next one here. And the last one over here. Now this should fix a lot of issues. So let's go ahead and press the button down here. And as we see, the simulation turned out pretty good. We have quite a good efficiency rating, and also we unlocked a picture down here. So this is the thing, you can press on the picture and you see a real life version of the intersection that you just built. Or at least kind of similar. So now that we've completed this area, let's head to the map and enter the next one. And I want to go for the one at the top right corner. So again we have a few highways, this time 17 south, 17 north and number 11 west. When we click on 17 south, we can see there's a bit of traffic going on 17 north and a bit on 11 west. 17 north on the other hand has a bunch of traffic going to highway 11. So we want to connect 17 north to 11 west directly. So now that this is done, let's add the connections from 17 on here, and let's bridge over the highway to get to the other side. Now we have a connection from 17 to the other highways. We are missing a connection from 17 north to 17 south, so let's add an exit here and down there, and lastly an exit from 11 west, so let's add that here and build a bridge across the highway, get back down here and connect it. And that's it. So let's go ahead and simulate it. And that turned out pretty good as well. So let's move to the next area. Let's go for the one on the bottom right. So again we have two highways that have a lot of traffic between each other, and we have a road over here with medium traffic onto the highways and a little bit of traffic into this kind of residential area, I guess. And from this area we only have minor traffic to each other direction. So let's first of all connect highway 17 north to 17 south. And let's add the connections from the green road. So onto this side, then bridge over to the other side. So that's the green road, at least for the highway done. So now we are only missing a connection to the residential area. So let's add that here, cross over the entire highway, get back down here and into the area. Now from 70 north we can add an exit over here and just add it to the existing one. So that's this done. Then we can add an exit under the bridge here. That's not what I wanted. Let's instead click here and move across the highway to the green road. So now that's connected as well. We are missing connections from the area over here and an exit from 17 south to the green road. and that's fairly easy to do. Just add an exit here. Then we need an exit from 17 South to the residential area. So let's add an exit under the bridge here. Let's go over the green road here, then back down and over the highway. And let's add this up at the end here. Now we are still missing the connections from the residential area, so let's go ahead and add the first one right here. The second one on the very bottom on 17 South. And lastly, we need a connection to 17 North. And let's see, where can we add this? We could add a bridge from here, going up twice so we can cross the other bridge that we have here. Then let's go down here and move all the way over here. And let's get back down. Now we can add this. Actually, that's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted at all. Let's fix this by taking this road over here, going all the way here, and down twice, and onto the highway. Alright, well, that's not the perfect solution, but it does the job. Let's go ahead and simulate that. And that works quite well. A bit of wasted concrete over here, but well, that's okay. So, the next area. Let's take the one in the bottom middle. So this one has 2 highway entries and exits. And we have a few areas over here that we need to connect to the highway as well. So let's connect the highway first. And that's not a good idea. So we just went onto the wrong direction. That's not ideal. So let's clear that. And try again. So let's go to the correct one this time. And let's bridge over. Yeah, whoever thought that this was a good idea. So now what we still have to do is we need to add connections to the areas over here. So let's add an exit here and right into the area. Then we can add an exit over here to go into the blue area. And that's 4 west done. Now next up we can add a connection from 4 south by using this bridge. Let's just go down and connect it to the existing road. And then we can just do the same over here. So let's go down and meet the other road right here. And those are the connections for the number 4. So we need a connection from the green area to the blue area. That's done quite easily. The blue area needs a connection to the green area, so let's do that by crossing over here. And let's just add it to this. Alright. Now, we still need to connect the areas to the highway. So we can do this over here, just going all the way around and adding it over here. Then we can use this road and bridge over this road to connect it to the one we just built. And now all we have to do is add a connection to Highway 4 South. So to do this, we can just add a path here, bridge over this road, and get back down. Oh, get back down. And of course, we need another connection. So let's add a bridge over here and connect it just somewhere over here. And that's the network complete. Yeah, that's kind of a pretzel thing going on here, but that's alright. So let's give it a shot. And I feel like that's quite decent, so let's move to the map and enter the next area. Let's go for the one on the left here. And here we have another area that looks like it could be solved by a cloverleaf intersection. Or cloverleaf interchange. So let's go ahead and construct one. Alright, but of course what is different to the last one that we constructed is that we need to add some areas as well. But we might be able to do that by just connecting the entrances and exits to the leaves over here. So we can add an entrance to the pink area over here. Let's bridge over the road that Jesus built and get back to the leaf. And let's do the exact same thing on the other side. And since there is just minor traffic heading into these areas, this should be alright. So we don't have to worry about traffic jams over here. The only really busy part is the connection between south and north over here. And the others aren't that busy. So now that we've constructed this, let's go ahead and give it a test run. So yeah, that worked out quite well. And we have another picture to look at, so let's do that. So this is a dumbbell interchange, but it's a different design from what we have. But, well, our design still works, so whatever. Now let's head onto the one over here. So this seems fairly simple, quite similar to one that we already had. The only thing that's different here is a little bit of a lake in the middle. So we have to bridge over this. And let's see. First of all, let's add a connection from 20 south to 101 east, because that's the most easy thing to do. And the second easiest thing to do here is adding this connection. Now, let's add a path over here, where we will need to add a higher bridge on top of this one to connect it over here. And that's almost everything. The only thing we need is the connection from 20 north to 101 east. So we can do that by adding an exit over here, going up here. Then we can go up another layer to cross over this. And then we can go back down again. And that's it. Again, not the prettiest interchange, but it does its job. Even though there is quite a lot of traffic over here. Yeah, quite slow, but it works. There might be a better solution, but maybe I will take another look at it, but not now. So let's finish the last area here. And this one seems quite complicated. So we have... looks like each one of these highway or residential exits does have the most traffic going to the nearest neighbor on the right. So we should directly connect all of these. So let's go ahead and do that. And what I am doing is I will leave a lot of space in the middle so I can work with that later. Let's be careful here. We need to go over here. Let's bridge right over here because this is kind of a silly situation. Let's connect this and of course this one as well. Now that's quite a sharp turn over here, and this one as well, but let's see. Now the best thing to do is probably a roundabout right in the middle. So let's add one. Going to make it fairly big. And now let's construct all of the entrances to the roundabout. Let's add them right next to the highways. And that's almost it. One is missing up here. Now we are getting onto the roundabout, but we still need all of the exits. So let's add those. One right over here. Another one. I could place one over here and bridge over there to reduce some of the traffic. Because we don't really want to put an intersection right next to another one. And let's see. We are missing a connection to the green and to the purple one over here. So let's add the green connection down here. Let's be careful here. And go under the bridge here. That's a bit unfortunate. And lastly, we need a connection from all of those to the purple one. So let's see, where could we add that? Let's do it right here. And that's this network complete as well. Alright. Let's see. Okay. So, must be decent enough since we unlocked the picture. So let's take a look at that. And yeah, this is kind of a different design that I think it's not really possible to construct the same thing here. Maybe it is, but I don't think so. Anyway, so let's take a look at the map. So now that we've completed all of these areas, we seem to have unlocked another layer. And there is at least one more layer around all of those. So there's plenty more stuff to do. But I'm gonna stop it right here. In case you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more of this, please let me know by writing a comment or giving this video a like. I would very much appreciate that. And I hope to see you again. And until then, goodbye.